overflowing with... Is this omurice? Okay, I've talked about this before. I've definitely talked about this before on like several different occasions. But like, I don't understand Japanese's obsession with omurice. I really don't. And it's like, I've been to like so many restaurants in Japan. And like, I've been to like a lot of like Taka's favorite restaurants too. And it's like, I've tried so many people's omurices and shit. And I'm all like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's a bad dish, but like Japan definitely has like a fucking like boner for like omurice, and like I just don't know why. It's like, just give me some sushi. I'm okay with sushi, all right? Sushi at least feels like I'm getting something out of it. I just don't know about omurice. There are so many more things I would rather eat than omurice though. However, omurice is like literally like the go-to recipe for like maid cafes though. Like, it's like the most like sought after like dish. I know that like a couple of like my otaku friends, like they're all like, yo, like whenever you go to a maid cafe and if it's a new cafe you've never been to before, you have to order the omurice because like every omurice is different and like every different maid cafe or something. But it's like, yo, I couldn't tell the difference though. I legitimately could not tell the difference unless it was made bad on purpose or something. Like, sometimes they do make the omurice bad on purpose if you go to a maid cafe, so that way the maid can tell you like, oh teehee, I messed up. I'm such a bad cook. Oh teehee. Okay, like, I know it's a play act. I know it's play acting, and like, I completely understand that, but like, I can't with my food though. Like, not with my food. Like, okay. So sidebar, guys. Sidebar. Okay, so one time, me and Taka, we went to a maid cafe, and it was a new maid cafe that, like, just opened up, like, near his house or something. And, like, Taka is definitely, like, a very big, like, he's a very big, like, maid cafe, like, expert or whatever. Well, he's, like, a self-proclaimed expert. Hold on here. Let me go to rant mode. Okay. So Taka is like a self-proclaimed like maid cafe like expert or something, and he's like, oh, this is a new one, we gotta go, bro. I was like, okay, fine, let's go. But like the way Taka does it though is like if you're gonna go with them, everyone technically is going separately, because like Taka says that, like, the best way to experience a maid cafe is to actually be by yourself and not to be with other people. So even though we went there together, we went there as separate parties together, so that way like Taka got his own table, and I got my own table. And, like, Taka told me, too, he's like, okay, so the drink you have to order is melon soda, and the food you have to get is omurice. I'm all like, bro, like, didn't we order that, like, at the last maid cafe or something? And he's like, yeah, that's what you have to order every time you go to a maid cafe. That's just obvious, bro. And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm sorry, I didn't know there's a fucking rule here. And then he also told me, too, that, like, other than melon soda and omurice, you also have to order coffee. You gotta order like a very like basic coffee or something. And he says because like it's also like a very easy thing too that the maids can make or something. So you get to see like how they prepare it or some shit. Since like every maid cafe is supposed to be different. I don't fucking know. So anyway, Taka, he got like the Aura like mommy maid or something like that. That's what he got. Me though, I got like I had to get the fucking like Dojiko girl. Like, you know the Dojiko, right? Like, that's the one that's like that's the girl that's clumsy. I got the clumsy girl, which is like the one I did not want to get. Like, I would rather get like a tsundere or like a yandere or something. But no, I had to get the fucking airheaded like stupid girl or whatever like that. And then like I saw Taka like wink to me over at like a different table, and like Taka like mouthed off to me, and me and Taka got to the point where like we can like understand each other's like lips move. So Taka was all like, oh, you lucky bastard. Like, cause he knows that like I like the mommy Dami girls, cause he got the RR girl, and like he knows that like I would have liked her instead. But instead though, I got the Dojiko. And so like I ordered omurice and melon soda because otherwise if I didn't, then Taka would like, he would get mad at me and shit, and he would like yell at me after we left or something. So I got it. melon soda and almond rice. And I'm not even a fan of melon soda that much either. Like, I'd rather drink water than melon soda. But people in Japan also really love melon soda for some reason. I don't know. I didn't grow up on fucking melons, so maybe that's why I'm not really a fan of it. Anyway, I ordered melon soda, and she didn't even bring me melon soda. She brought me orange soda instead. And for the almond rice. So, usually with almond rice, it's supposed to be like... You're not supposed to see the rice, actually. Like, the omelet is supposed to be, like, covering the rice entirely. Instead, she brought me, like, a plate that was, like, half rice and, like, half omelet. But they were, like, separate from each other. And the rice was, like, a mixture of, like, fried rice and white rice. It wasn't even, like, one kind of rice either. And then the omelet part, you know how they're supposed to, like, write on the omelet or whatever like that? So she did that on the table. So, like, when she brought it to me, the omelet part was just the egg part. And then she's like, oh, master, I gotta write down a special message just for you. And then she squirt ketchup all over my face. And... and then Taka is, like, looking over to me. He's like, oh, you lucky bastard. I'm like, I hate this. I hate this with every fiber of my being. And then she's like, ooh, teehee, I accidentally got ketchup all over your face, master. Let me wipe it for you. And then, like, when she went over to wipe it for me, she also, like, spilled the orange soda, like, all over my shirt or whatever like that. And then she's like, oh, teehee, I dropped the soda all over you. And I'm just here thinking in my mind, like, I'm not gonna eat, am I? I don't think I'm gonna eat it all. And, like, I'm actually hungry, by the way. Like, I actually wanted to eat something. I would have been fine just to go to, like, a fucking regular restaurant. I would have been fine to go to a fucking Family Mart or whatever like that. Go to a ramen place. But no! Taka just had to go and see the new Maid Cafe. And we had to go together, / separate or something. I was like, bro, like, if we're not gonna eat together, let's just go to a regular place then. But he's like, no, the place just opened today. It opened today. We have to go. We have to go today. Today. I was like, fine, fucking fine. We'll go. Just shut up already. So, I got orange soda spilled over my shirt. I got ketchup, like, all over, like, my fucking face and shit. He's, like, wiping it on me and whatever. And then she's all like, oh, no, like, she's like, master, go to Jin-sama. Do you have, like, a spare shirt or, like, clothing or something like that? I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't have a spare shirt. What makes you think I would have a spare shirt? No, I don't. I don't at all. And then she's all like, oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to grab something from you in the back or whatever like that. I'm like, fine, whatever. And I guess, to be fair, I didn't really understand what the etiquette was for this because this was the first time I got the dojiko made. So I wasn't sure how this was supposed to go. So I just started taking off my shirt myself. And I guess I broke a taboo because, like, I guess she was supposed to be the one that undressed me, but, like, I didn't know. So I just took off my shirt myself. And, like, and then, like, she kind of, like, gasped or something. And I'm not sure if the gasp was, like, genuine or, like, if she was play acting. But, like, it seemed like kind of like a very genuine, like, yeah! Or something. Like, I think she thought I was trying to show off, which I absolutely wasn't. But I'm pretty built, though. Like, not to brag, guys, but, like, I am pretty built. I do work out and shit, so, like, I'm pretty built, I think. So I got, like, a good kya out of her. And then she kind of just stared at me. And I was like, is there something wrong? And she's like, no, master, just, wow. You have very nice chest or something. And I was like, oh, thanks or whatever. And then, like, I saw, like, the tsundere maid, like, at a different table, like, bite her lip when she was looking at me or something. And, like, I was like, is she supposed to do that, or is she play acting? I always don't know. Whenever I go to a Maid Cafe, I legitimately don't know, like, when it's play acting, or, like, whenever the girls are serious or something. I don't know. So I'm just standing there, like, shirtless or something. And then, like, the tsundere maid from a different table, she outright, like, abandoned her post. And I don't know, again, if it's play acting or something, but she abandons her post. And she's like, oh, master, I'm so sorry for my coworker right here. She's such a klutz. If you like, I can serve you instead, or something. And I was like, I don't really care, like, who serves me or something. I guess I should just get, like, a new shirt, and also I should probably get, like, a new refill on like my melon soda or something. I never told her that she brought me the wrong soda, since like I didn't want melon soda in the first place, so I was okay just to say, you know, just bring me a refill or something. And then they brought me a maid outfit. They fucking brought me a maid outfit. And I was like, am I wearing this? And then they're like, Master, this is the only thing that we have, so you have to wear the maid outfit. I was like, oh, we're doing this. We're fucking doing this. Okay, then. So, like, they brought me, like, a basic version of, like, the maid outfit that they were wearing. So, like, it's, like, half the uniform of what they're wearing. But, like, it saved, like, the full dress, though. So, they just slipped it. It was kind of like a one-piece thing. So, they kind of, like, slipped it on me. And then, like... And then the tsundere girl, the tsundere maid, she put a ribbon. She put, like, a ribbon in my hair. And then she's all like, oh, Master, you look so cute. You should work here or something like that. And I'm just thinking in my head, too. I'm like, is this part of it? Did I get, like, a very special, like, thing here? Because I don't see them doing it with anyone else. I wonder if, like, I just happen to get lucky. Because they're making me part of the act now, or something like that. And then they're like, Master, you should try the Mori cute thing on the omu rice as well. I was like, am I really doing this? And I proceeded to spend, like, the next 30 minutes as basically, like, a maid working there at that point. Like, they even brought me to the back, too. They brought me to the back so I can go grab, like, an omu rice and bring it to a table. And then, like, the Dochiko maid and the tsundere maid were both with me. And then all three of us did the Mori Kyun thing, like, on the omu rice. And we did do it for, like, a female customer, so I think she was definitely kind of okay with it. I don't know if the female customer was, like, bisexual or something, because she liked all three of us. And she was all like, oh, hey there, handsome. You want to sit on my lap or something? And I was all like, am I supposed to say yes here? I don't know if I'm supposed to say yes here or not. But then, like, the Dojiko maid, she answered for me. She was like, oh, yes, he would love to sit on your lap. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'm doing it. So I sat on her lap. And then she looked at me. And then she was all like, hey there, do you want to go home with One-chan tonight or something? And then the tsundere girl was all like, I'm sorry, ma'am, but we don't have that kind of policy here. He can't go home with you. And she was like, oh, that's too bad. Well there, handsome, if you ever feel like you want to come with me, though, just drop me a line or something. And then, like, she literally, like, took my arm and she, like, wrote her phone number, like, on my arm, like, in marker, in a Sharpie or something. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't think I'm gonna call this number. But, like, I guess I'm in the act now, so I just acted all embarrassed. I was like, okay, Teehee, I'll totally call you afterwards or something. I'll call you after my shift is over. And at this point, though, like, I don't know if the other customers, if they thought that, like, I worked there, or if they knew that I was also a customer that, like, happened to be roped into this. Because new customers came after, like, I got that maid dress on. But it was definitely, like, quite an experience, though. And then, like, afterwards, like, when I guess, like, we were done or something like that, I think it was, like, 30 to 40 minutes. They brought me back to the kitchen, and then, like, they actually, like, gave me my shirt back. But, like, they cleaned it, though, for me. Like, they use, like, they have a washer and dryer, like, in the cafe. So, they, like, fast cleaned it. They, like, super cleaned it for me. I put back on my shirt. And then, like, the manager came out. And he was all like, hey, how was your experience? And I was all like, it was very interesting. And then he asked me, like, would you give it 5 stars? I was like, I would give it 5 stars because it was different. And then, like, he gave me a tablet and he wanted me to, like, do a survey or something. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. I wrote down, like, good things about the Maid Cafe and shit. And he's like, oh, thank you, sir. And we also noticed, too, that, like, you said that you weren't Japanese. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm a Gaijin. And he's like, oh, cool. And then he gave me, like, a $100 gift certificate for, like, that Maid Cafe in particular. So I basically had, like, $100 to blow if I ever wanted to go there again. Which, of course, I used, by the way. It's free money, right? It's free money, so I definitely went back there again with that certificate later on. So yeah, it wasn't entirely worthless, basically. And then, like, me and Taka left, and Taka was just asking me, like, oh my god, that was so cool. You got to, like, work with the maids and shit. I was like, I guess. Also, I'm hungry, by the way. I want to get something to eat. And then Taka's all like, I'm full, bro. I'm like, yeah, because you got to eat. I didn't get to eat at all. I never got to even eat like half the omurice that the girl gave me because like she kept on like spilling food all over me and shit. So I'm still hungry. So like we went to like yakiniku, but then like Taka just kind of ate like a few pieces. It was just like mostly me eating. I'm a big fan of yakiniku. I like those barbecue places where like you make your own food and shit. I like doing that. I know that like some of my friends, they can't fathom like cooking your own food at a restaurant. It's like, why would you pay for that experience? It's like, I could cook my own food at home. But the difference is the meat, though. Because like, the way they marinate the meat's different at those yakiniku places. And I like the way they taste. So, it's worth it, I think. Also, no dishes to clean, too. So, like, people say, like, oh, I don't want to... I just cook at home. But, like, what about the dishes, right? So, if you go to, like, yakiniku, not only do you get to experience cooking, if you like to cook, you get to, like, also, like, not clean anything. So, that's my justification for liking those kind of barbecue places. I don't know.